Don't stress your mind, we coming home tonight.
Hello mga friends! Andito naman po tayo. Welcome sa channel ko po. This is Evonnie Almiñe. Okay, sa mga dati na po, welcome back to our channel. At sa mga bago pa po, welcome na welcome po kayo sa channel ko. Kindly hit the subscribe button. Then, please ring the bell for more notifications. Okay, thank you po sa lahat ng mga nanonood, sa mga subscribers ko, sa lahat ng mga kaibigan ko, sa lahat po ng mga tagapagsubaybay sa channel ko. Maraming salamat po. Ngayon po, pag-uusapan po natin yung geometric sequence. When we say geometric sequence, it is a set of series or a sequence which contain a pattern with a fixed or constant number called the common ratio. So to obtain the next number or the next term of the geometric sequence, we have to multiply the common ratio from the previous term. In arithmetic sequence, ang tawag po natin sa common number is common difference sa constant number. Pero dito po sa geometric sequence, what we call to the constant number is common ratio. So magkaiba po yung dalawang yun. So for example, let us find out the next term of a geometric sequence for, let's write it on the board. We have 4, 12, 36. So, what would be the next term in this geometric sequence? So, of course, we are going to find first the common ratio. Ano po itong tinatawag natin na common ratio? That is the ratio between the first term and the second term. So, when we say the ratio, that is the quotient of the two numbers. So, ano po yan? So, we are going to find the quotient of these two terms. So, 12 and 4. So, 12 divided by 4, a sub 2 over a sub 1, that is equal to, so substituting the value, we have 4. So, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Therefore, the common ratio or R is 3. Now, in order for us to obtain the next term of this sequence, we have to multiply 36 by 3. So, what is the answer? 36 multiplied by 3, you have 108. Therefore, the next term of this geometric sequence is 108. Kindly take note lang po kapag sinabi po natin geometric sequence, para po ma-obtain natin yung next term, we have to multiply the common ratio. Pero kapag sinabi naman po natin arithmetic sequence, we have to add the common difference. So that makes the two sequences different.
We coming home tonight.
Another example, but this time we have to apply the formula in finding the last term of the geometric sequence. So, for example, gamitin natin yung example natin kanina. We have 4, 12, 36, and 108. Okay, let us find out a sub, let's say, 10. The formula in finding the last term of a geometric sequence is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. So, ito po yung gagamitin nating formula in order for us to find out the value of the 10th term of this given sequence. So, let us substitute. Yung hinahanap po natin is a sub 10. Therefore, there are 10 terms. So, a sub 10 is equal to, the first term is 4. Then, the common ratio, kanina hinanap na po natin, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Then, 10 minus 1, since there are 10 number of terms. So, bring down 4, bring down 3, 10 minus 1 is 9. Now, we have to apply the exponential equation. So, 3 raised to 9, that is equal to, bring down 4, 3 raised to 9, that is equal to 19,400. 683. So, meaning, yung 3 po, we have to multiply it by itself. How many times? Of course, 9 times. And that is now the result. 19,683. Multiplying it by 4, what would be the answer? Let us try. 19,683 multiplied by 4. So you have 12, carry 1, 32, 33, carry 3, 24, plus a 3, 27, carry 2. So 36, 38, carry 3, 7. Therefore, the correct answer is 78,732. So, yung A sub 10 natin is 78,732. Ganyan lang po kabilis at kadali kumuha ng last term ng geometric sequence, lalong-lalo na if we use this formula. Okay?
We coming home tonight.
Let's have example number 2. Okay, given the first term, which is, let's say, negative 2. Then the common ratio is 1/3. Find the number of terms. Find the geometric sequence with the number of terms 7. So let us find out. Following the formula, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. Now, let us substitute to the given values. So, n, that is 7. Therefore, kailangan nating hanapin si a sub 7. Then, the first term is negative 2. The common ratio is 1/3. Then, 7 minus 1. Then, bring down negative 2. Bring down 1/3. 7 minus 1 is 6. Now, let us multiply 1/3 by itself 6 times. So, that is equal to 1/729. You can check it using your calculator if our answer is correct or not. Then, what would be the next one? We have to multiply negative 2 by 1/729 to get the value of a sub 7. So, just have the direct multiplication, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So, negative 2 multiplied by positive 1, you have negative 2. Over, multiply the denominator, 1/729, you have 729. Therefore, a sub 7 is equal to negative 2/729. Tada! You got it right, diba? We've done with the last term of geometric sequence. Now, let's proceed to the geometric means. Meaning, we have to insert terms between two geometric terms. Okay, so the first term and the last term. So, hanapin po natin yung missing terms. Ako po, meron din akong kailangan hanapin. At ano kaya yun? Just comment below. Okay, now, let's have first one example for the geometric means. Let's insert 3 terms between 1/2 and 1/32. So, we have to insert 3 terms. So, 1/2. Katulad po lang ito ng arithmetic means. So, mag-i-insert lang po tayo. So, 3 terms. Then, 1/32. So, all in all, we have 5 geometric terms. Okay? Ano nga ulit yung formula natin in finding the last term of our geometric sequence? You have a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. Do you think we can still apply this? Of course, ito pa rin yung gagamitin nating formula para mapunan po natin yung nawawala or masupply natin yung nawawalang terms sa ating geometric sequence. So, we have 5 terms. We have a sub 5. Bring down the first term, substitute the first term, which is 1/2. The common ratio is missing. Ito yung unang nawawala. So, hanapin muna natin. Raised to 5, the number of terms minus 1. So let us substitute the value of a sub 5, which is 1 over 32. Bring down 1/2. Bring down r. 5 minus 1 is 4. Now, how are we going to solve this? It's quite complicated, di ba? Kasi nga fraction. Medyo mahirap kapag fraction. But, don't worry. Madali lang to. Promise ko yan sa'yo. So, let us divide both sides by 1/2 para ang kanyang numerical coefficient would be equal to 1. Divide both sides natin by 1/2. 1/2 divided by 1/2, of course, that is equal to 1. So, we only have now r raised to 4. So, what will happen? 1 over 32 divided by 1/2. So, manual computation natin, 1 over 32 divide by 1/2. So, take the reciprocal of 1/2. So, becomes 2 over 1. Then, proceed to multiplication. Yan po yung rule in dividing fraction, di ba? Take the reciprocal of the divisor, then proceed to multiplication. So, we have the common factors between 2 and 32. So, ano yung common factor niya? 2, of course. So, this becomes 1, and 32 divided by 2 is 16. So, therefore, 1 over 32 divided by 1/2 is equal to 1 over 16. Then, after this, we have to find the fourth root of our ratio and 1 over 16. So, ano po itong ibig sabihin ng fourth root? Ibig po sabihin yan is kung ano po yung number na pwede nyong i-multiply by itself 4 na beses, kailangan yung sagot is 1 over 16. What could it be? So, finding the fourth root of our 1 over 16, of course, that is equal to 1/2. Therefore, the common ratio of this geometric sequence is 1/2. Now, to supply the missing terms, we have to multiply the first term by 1/2. So, what could it be? 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 is 1/4. 1/4 multiplied by 1/2 is 1 over 8. Multiply it by 1/2, you have 1 over 16. Therefore, 1/4, 1/8, and 1 over 16 are the geometric means of this sequence. Ang bilis lang, di ba? Ang dali-dali lang po yan. Very simple, yet complicated kung titingnan mo lang. Pero kapag pinag-aralan mo, madali lang po talaga. Kasi alam ko at naniniwala ako na lahat ng bagay pwedeng pag-aralan. Let's have another example para po mas malinawan po kayo. So let's have, okay, insert 4 terms between 5 and 1,215. How many terms? 4. So let's start with 5. Then first, geometric mean. Second one, the third, the fourth. Then we have 1,215. So insert 4 terms. Of course, gagamitin pa rin po natin yung formula para hindi po tayo maligaw. So, you have a sub n equals a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. Okay, nakikipagsabayan po ako sa ingay po ng mga gumagawa ng bahay. Surot lang yan. Okay, so a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. So, ano yung, ilan yung number of terms natin? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, a sub 6, the first term is 5. Then, the common ratio is unknown. Then, you have 6 minus 1. Substituting the value of a sub 6, which is 1,215. So, bring down 5r. Then, 6 minus 1 is 5. Then, divide both sides by 5. Para yung numerical coefficient ni r will be 1. So, r raised to 5 is equal to, what is the answer in dividing 1,215 by 5? So, you have 200. Okay, i-divide po natin para hindi po tayo magkamali. Para sigurado po tayo sa sagot natin. 12 divided by 5, you have 2. Then 10, 21, 4, 20. So you have 1, 5, 3. So 15. So 0. So sakto lang po. Therefore, 1,215 divided by 5 is 243. Wait, hindi po yan yung final na sagot. We have to get the fifth root of 243. What is the fifth root of 243? That is 3. So our common ratio in this sequence is 3. Now, let us supply the missing terms by multiplying the common ratio by the first term. So 5 times 3, you have 15. Times a 3, you have 45. Times a 3, you have, what's the answer? Multiply 15 carry 1. So you have 135. Tama po ba? Multiply it by 3, you have 15 carry 1. So 405. Therefore, our geometric means are 15, 45, 135, and 405. Tada! Ngayon po, pag-usapan po natin yung sum of the terms of geometric sequence. From my last vlog, we had already the sum of the terms of an arithmetic sequence. So, meron po tayong formula na ginamit doon, di ba? So, this time around, meron din syempre. So, ano yung formula natin? We have S of n is equal to the first term multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus r raised to n over 1 minus r. Medyo mahaba-haba lang po yung formula natin, pero madali lang po talaga ito. Promise! Okay, now let's proceed to an example para po ma-apply natin yung formula ni sum of the terms ni geometric sequence. So let's find out the sum of the first 7 terms of a geometric sequence. Given the first term, 1, and the common difference, a common ratio, common ratio is 3. So, first 7 terms. Therefore, the number of terms is 7. Now, substitute natin to sa mga kailangan natin i-substitute. So, the number of terms is 7. So, S of 7, the first term is 1. Quantity of, bring down 1, minus, the common ratio is 3, raised to 7, over 1 minus 3. Now, bring down 1. Then, 1 minus 3 raised to 7, that is equal to 729. Tama ba? Over 1 minus 3, that is equal to negative 2. Let's proceed. Bring down 1. 1 minus 729, that is equal to negative 728 over negative 2. What would be the answer? Siyempre, mag-multiply lang po natin yan. So, that is equal to negative 728 over negative 2. So, the sum of the 7 terms of the geometric sequence is equal to, i-divide po natin, 728 divided by 2, we have 3, 4, 3, 6, 4, So, 3, 6, 4. So, negative divided by negative is equal to positive. So, yung sagot po natin, the sum of the geometric sequence, given the first term 1, and the common ratio 3, with the number of terms 7, is equal to 364. Diba? Ang dali lang po niya as long as na mag-follow po tayo sa procedure ni formula. Kung tama po yung process natin, of course, we can arrive with the correct answer. Yan po lang yung kailangan nyong tandaan. Because in all subject, math is the very easy one. Mind you, that is true.
We coming home tonight.
Let's have one last example. First term is 2. the common ratio is 1/2, and the number of terms is 10. Let us find out the sum of the terms of the geometric sequence given given the following. Okay, so following the formula of finding the sum, S of n is equal to the first term multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus r raised to n over 1 minus r. So, substitute po natin. The number of terms is 10. So, S of 10, the first term is 2. Bring down 1 minus the common ratio is 1/2 raised to the number of terms is 10 over 1 minus r. So, 1 minus 1/2. Now, let's proceed. Bring down 2. So, you have 1. 1/2 raised to 10, that is equal to 1 over 1,024. Okay, 1 minus 1/2, of course, 1/2. Then, following the rule of PEMDAS, you have 1 minus 1 over 1,024. What's the answer? 1,024 times 1 minus 1, you have 1,023 over 1,024. Divide by 1/2. Medyo komplikado siya, di ba? Pero okay lang po yan. Lahat ng bagay, lahat ng problema, may solusyon. So, we have the common factor of 2 and 1,024, right? So, pwede po natin yung ma-divide. So, this becomes 1. 1,024 divided by 2, you have 500. I mean 512. Pasensya na po, nabubulol na ako. So, 1 multiplied by 1,023, that is equal to 1,023. Then, 512. Okay. Divide by 1/2. Sinabi ko po kanina, di ba, from our previous discussion, sinabi ko po, when dividing fractions, you have to take the reciprocal of the divisor, then proceed to multiplication. So, our divisor here is 1/2. So, take the reciprocal of 1/2, we have 2 over 1 and proceed to addition. Now, let us find out kung meron po bang common factor. So, meron po ba? Of course, meron. 512 and 2. Common factor nila is 2. So, we can divide it by 2. So, this becomes 1. 512 divided by 2 is 256. Tama? Now, 1,023 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 1,023. 256 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 256. Therefore, the sum of the first 10 terms of our geometric sequence, given the first term 2, the common ratio 1/2, and the number of terms is 10, is equal to 1,023 over 256. At last, narating din natin yung sagot na kailangan nating hanapin. So, madali lang po talaga yan, sinasabi ko po sa inyo palagi. Madali lang po talagang isolve ang math kapag nagpa-follow po tayo sa procedure po na kailangan sa formula na binigay sa atin. Kapag may formula, makakarating po tayo sa tamang kasagutan. Ayan, another fruitful video. So, hangad ko po ang mga reaction ninyo, suggestion at recommendation po ninyo. So, kung ano man po yung gusto yung topic na pwede ko pong i-video sa susunod ko pong vlog, you can post it on the comment section below. So, wala pong problema kung ano po yan, as long as po na alam ko at alam din ng karamihan para po kung may mga kailangan po or may mga pagkakataon po na pwede po kayong makapag-suggest, makapag-recommend, then you are always welcome in my channel. So, thank you everyone for always supporting me. Thank you po sa lahat ng mga nanonood, sa mga viewers po. Maraming salamat po. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Again, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nagsusuporta po sa akin. Salamat po talaga. Sana po ay magkita-kita tayo sa susunod kong vlog. God bless everyone. Thank you for watching.
Don't stress your mind.